Sample number 3, woven fabrics. As we have been talking about fabrics and interfacings, and in the introduction we talked about woven fabrics. Woven fabrics are when the fabric yarns are used at 90-degree angles to create a woven fabric. So we've got our lengthwise grain or straight grain, we've got our salvage edge, we have our cross grain also. So on the woven fabric, you have a lot of different types of fabric that are woven. You have very light, nice cottons. You have very shimmery, shiny satins. You also have heavy-duty upholstery fabric. You also have linens. You have your very sheers. And they're all created the same way, by weaving yarns at right angles. What I suggest for sample number 3 is to choose 2 wovens that are very different in their weight and appearance to show that you understand that, yes, woven fabrics can be really heavy or woven fabrics can be very, very tissue light. As a Fashion 100 student, I wouldn't really expect you to know the name of the woven fabric. You might say upholstery fabric. You might say like a medium weight fabric. For the content of the fabric, we talked about that in the introduction also. You can either have man-made fibers, which are known as synthetics. So you have man-made. Or you have natural fibers. These are the fibers that are used to make the yarns that create the woven fabric. Synthetic fibers, very simple test is to crinkle it up in your hand. If it does not wrinkle, it means that it is probably 100% synthetic. This I can tell by feeling it is 100% synthetic, and it absolutely did not hold a wrinkle. So for content, I think you could probably say either synthetic, or if it does wrinkle and crinkle in your hand, then you know that you probably have a natural fiber fabric. So that would be your content. As far as fabric care goes, if you have a natural fiber fabric, you want to be careful in the dryer. The dryer, when you overheat it, it's going to shrink up and really adversely affect your finished product. So with natural fibers, recommend just a warm wash and probably hang dry if it's important. For your synthetic fibers, there's not much you can do to damage them unless you really hit them with an iron or something and melt them. So these are really very much wash and wearable. That's why polyester made such a big hit in the 60s, because suddenly here is this great new fiber that you didn't have to iron after you washed it, so it was a big hit. So that would work for sample 3. The name of the woven fabric, just refer to the weight of it. For the content, refer to if you believe it is a natural fiber or a man-made fiber, and then the care, again, a little more washing care taken with natural fibers, a little more hardy wash and dry are the synthetic fibers.